Yo, welcome back on the next episode. We are here at Birmingham, Alabama for Arena Series number 4 as we're going to get ready to get started for Birmingham. And also we're going to look at the lineup right now. Last time we saw AMPM Boss really has an astounding record right there for Star Butterfly. But we're going to see what she's going to do for here at Birmingham, Alabama. Star Butterfly in AMPM Boss, it looks like she's been having some good results with that truck. Really heck of a run right there. And now her opponent, Swampy and Samson. Swampy's got to get back in the game out there, but the only problem is that, you know, that AMPM Boss is a very, very tough truck to defeat. Well, let's find out unless Swampy can give a good payback, but unless it's nothing, because right now Swampy hasn't had a single win against AMPM Boss for Star Butterfly, and not this time again on live broadcast. So it looks like AMPM Boss will be the winner right there. Let's go look at the replay again. Star Butterfly really knocked it over as she's been rocking and rolling. She's really too far away and it's too impossible to reach in to come back up. Well, it is what it is, but you know, that's how it happens. All right, here comes Monster Mutt with Wander. Wander and Monster Mutt is getting ready to rock it and roll it. And now his opponent is Chicken Little and Gravedigger. So far, Chicken Little hasn't been well this past season because last season he was really good. I thought he was going to be like our version of Weston Anderson, but for some reason, it was like not really the way I expected, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, two trucks are going to go at it right there. They're both really amazing out there for the run, but it looks like Chicken Little's going to get the best of him, and he'll get the win this time. What a good race right there. And Monster Mud, be careful out there. Wow. Well, Wander's got to be careful because this is a really, really risky thing. He nearly followed himself down. Let's go look at the replay again. Looks like Chicken Little has got the race right there. The problem is that Monster Mud almost did a bicycle on the sideways of the truck. He would have saved it for two-wheel skills. That's one story, but the thing is that this is racing competition. I don't think it's possible for him to catch up. Anyways, here comes a new generation. Ryan Turner and Kraken taking on his old man, his big Papa Bear, Timmy Turner, and Hot Wheels Racing number 1. This is a battle between father versus son. Jester, Hot Wheels Racing number 1. Here we go. Jester's looking really promising right there. And it looks like Ryan Turner is taking the lead into the final turn. I guess Ryan looks like he's going to get the battle out there, knocking out his old man out there down the track. And Timmy Turner looks like he's having trouble because it looks like he's stuck in the wall for some reason. And now it's going to be a while to get the truck out. As meanwhile, that Ryan Turner Kraken moves on to the next round. As we get ready for more Monster Jam, Hiccup and Kamikaze getting ready to rock and rolling out there. And now his opponent is going to be Junior and El Toro Loco. Junior's going to get ready to get started right there, and Hiccup is already get staged. As both trucks are looking good, here we go. And a lot of people that notice that Kamikaze doesn't even join Monster Jam, but this is the closest you'll get to see in the world of Nickelodeon Disney Cartoon Network. Down to the final turn, looks like El Toro's hanging there. Kamikaze trying to catch up, but not even close. And Junior got the best of him. Not bad for Junior and El Toro Loco. Look like he's going to move on to the next round, knocking out Hiccup and Kamikaze. As that was a good race out there, I'll be honest. Really amazing race out there. We're going to have some good results right there between AMPM Boss versus Gravedigger. This is going to be a good one. Kraken versus El Toro Loco. If Chicken Little can try to get this win right there, he could try to pull the upset. As we get ready to get started for more Monster Jam action, because I can't wait to see. The semifinals is on. Who is going to the championship race? We don't know yet, but we're going to find out. Star Butterfly in the AMPM Boss. She was a former driver of Wolf's Head, and now she got the new ride with AMPM Boss. And now her opponent, Chicken Little and Gravedigger. Can Chicken Little try to pull the upset? Because I'm not so sure yet, but we're going to find out. Both trucks are looking decent right now. AMPM Bosses looks like is getting out their lead, and Gravedigger looks like she's got the lead. Down to the final turn. Gravedigger turned far away. AMPM Boss is trying to hang up there. And Chicken Little, wow, it's about time he's making a good comeback right now. And there's some bad news going on with AMPM Boss. Looks like she's already damaged with the shocks. Now, a lot of people that didn't notice is that AMPM Boss is using these replica from the 1980s just to make it look like, we just want to give these fans a good 80s look style truck. So all the shocks that the truck's using is not from the 80s, but it's like a replica version so everyone can feel like we're from the 80s or we're going back in time. Anyways, who's going to face Chicken Little and Gravedigger in the finals? Will it be Ryan Turner and Kraken or Junior and El Toro Loco? Both trucks are looking staged right there, and they're making a promise out there. These guys are going to get it out there. Into the final turn, Chicken Little's going to find out who's his opponent's going to be. Will it be El Toro or Kraken? It looks like El Toro's got it. But wait a minute. Hold on. The officials did not call it. Did I see something going on? Well, we're going to see the replay again. What is the decision has been made from all the officials. And El Toro Loco looks like he's the winner here. But it looks like the officials have just called it that your winner goes to Junior and El Toro Loco. Well, it looks like we're going to the championship race between Gravedigger and El Toro Loco. This is going to be a good battle between those two trucks, as these trucks are getting ready to get it out there. And they're going to put outstanding run right there. Everybody's looking forward to see who's going to be the winner or who's going to be going home. But has to wait until the two-wheel skills are freestyle, which I meant to say, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so Junior in El Toro Loco getting ready to rock and rolling. His opponent, Chicken Little and Gravedigger. This is the championship race right here in Birmingham, Alabama. We're getting ready to get started right there. And Birmingham fans are getting ready to see two of the most popular trucks are going to go at it right there. Gravedigger, El Toro. Both trucks are looking decent right there. And this is going to be an outstanding run between both two trucks out there. And then looks like El Toro Loco's got the best of him. Your winner goes to Junior. And El Toro Loco and Gravedigger has some trouble again. The problem is that there's some weird things about that wall. The wall does not seem that okay and stuff like that. I'm not so sure, but oh well. But I don't know. It's just a weird call right there. Anyways, what a good run right there by both guys out there. But however, your winner goes to El Toro Loco. Congratulations to Junior in El Toro Loco for winning the championship race. Very proud for how this guy come across for everything he's like that. But you know what? He had accomplished for everything he's that. And we know that he has his other four brothers are performing right now. But we'll see how he's going to get out there right now. Congratulations to Junior and El Toro Loco as we are going to this two-wheel skills competition. Swampy and Samson is getting ready to rocking and rolling out there. Let's see if he can try to pull the upset right there. Swampy looks like he's going to get ready to get started right there here in Birmingham. And it looks like he's going to try to do the moonwalk for the Stompy right there. Into the reverse right there for the two-wheel skills maneuver right there. And it looks like he's going to get it up and looks like no flip. Yes, he's got it. That's what I needed. At least no flips. No flips. All we need is no A's, because no NAs, I meant to say. No NAs, or otherwise, if you get an NA, it's going to cost you, and you don't want that. One more hit to go by Swampy and Samson. He's trying to, keep his consistency, everything like that. So let's see what his decision has been made. Swampy looks like he's ready to rocking and rolling out there. And it looks like he's going to get ready to get started right there. And now to the two-wheel skills maneuver right there. And he's going to use the back flip ramp right there. And come on. Yes, he's got it. Okay, that's a good one. I like the part how Swampy is keeping it consistent because you don't want to make sure that you don't want to flip it over. And there he is right there waving it to all the crowd right here in Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama fans are loving it so far right there by the Swampster. Swampy looks like he's really rocking and rolling out there. I know his crush, the alligator, which we already know that she's already his crew chief taking care of him. And the score is going to be 6.538. The fans gave him a 6.409. Expert judges give him a 6.7020. I mean, not bad score. I will give him that. That's a good start right there by Swampy and Samson. But we still got more trucks, more action right here for Monster Jam. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Hiccup in Kamikaze. Hiccup looks like he's going to get ready to rocking and rolling out there as he's going to try to do his best. Getting ready to do the Stompy out there. Into the Stompy, and it looks like that's a no for me. Yep, that's a no. They shut him down. And it looks like he got shut down. There will be no score for Kamikaze because you know what? The rules in two-wheel skills, you have to hit two obstacles. If you don't hit two obstacles to make a perfect two-wheel skills, that's considered a no score. And yep, like I said before, that's an NA. That means Hiccup will not be eligible to make a score. The rules are the rules. We're different from Monster Jam, but we have our own difference of rules and stuff like that. But however, that's a good run by Hiccup. He's doing everything he can, but still, I know I can't complain. He did everything he can, but still, it is what it is. All right, here comes, ladies and gentlemen, Timmy Turner in the Hot Wheels Racing #1. Hot Wheels Racing #1 getting ready to rock and roll it. I know he got defeated by his son, Kraken Ryan Turner. As much as he hates to lose his son, but he doesn't mind losing to his son because you know what? That's his proud papa right there. Not bad with the Sky Wheelie. That's pretty amazing right there by Timmy Turner in Hot Wheels Racing #1. One more hit to go. Let's see if he can try to get it the game out there. He has one more hit to go. Let's see if he can try to pull the upset right there. As Timmy Turner trying to do everything he can out there, trying to have success out there. And it looks like he's going to make sure he's going to go right there. And it looks like Timmy Turner. And he's going to try to pull the upset right there. It looks like he's going to reverse the truck. Can he? Or yeah. I mean, I guess so. I'm not so sure. Get ready to reverse the truck. Upward reversal. And no, I don't think so. Come on, Timmy. No, I don't see that happening. Well, at least he tried everything he can. I don't blame him, but you know what? It is what it is, all that stuff, but that's how it happens. What a good run by Timmy Turner. You know what? He just did everything he can out there to try to show it off out there and all that stuff. And the score's going to be 1.102. Fans give him a 1.029. Expert judges give him a 1.138. But you know what? It is what it is. It's not really a score that he wanted, but that's how it is, and stuff like that, everything. All right, everybody, coming in next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Wander in Monster Mud. And now let's go see what he's going to try to do to get back up in the game out there. Wander's going to try to see if he's going to try to make sure if he's going to try to do a perfect two-wheel skill. Now, the last time he was at the World Finals, even with this truck, I remember he was at a World Finals, was back in World Finals 25. He had a great dominant season that year, although his World Finals didn't went well, but it's going to look like it's not going to work out well right now. Well, at least it's not the way he wanted to do, but still, I'm very proud for Monster Mud, you know, all that stuff for his accomplishment. But like I say, he tried to do his best, but there's nothing you can do about it. You know, the saddest thing is the NAs is unfortunately there will be no score for Monster Mud. At least he tried his best, but I'll give him that. You know what? That's what he wanted to do stuff. However, not the way he wanted to do, but still, it is what it is. So things happen. You know, you can't prevent things. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Star Butterfly in the AMPM boss. Now, for a lot of people that didn't notice, I may say a lot of things about the truck earlier in racing, that the shocks we're using is like a replica version from the 1980s. You guys are looking at them right now, like the blue coils and stuff like that. We're bringing back a little bit of old school, just we want to make sure that our fans, you know, that they believe they're going back in time from the original old days of the old era of monster trucks. Wow, really good run. I'll give her that. That's some pretty impressive run by Star Butterfly in AMPM boss. She has one more hit to go. Let's see if she can try to keep her consistent, and we're going to see. She represents her favorite, one of the cartoon shows that a lot of people may remember, all the way from Disney XD, known as Star vs. the Forces of Evil. If anyone remembers the show Star vs. the Forces of Evil, even though I never watched the show, but there here's your favorite character, Star Butterfly, any of you Star Butterfly lovers out there. And Star Butterfly, what the? I'm really lost for words out there. I apologize for my speech, but that is some crazy, astounding run by Star Butterfly in the AMPM boss. Man, that's some awesome run. And that's a really good score, 7.815. The fans gave her an 8.192, and the expert judges gave her a 6.953. Man, what a good run right there by Star Butterfly. Speaking of Star Butterfly, here comes Ryan Turner in the Kraken monster truck. Let's see what Ryan is going to try to pull the upset right there. So far that I'll never forget the time. Now he finally gets to beat his old man. Well, he has beaten his old man before, but Timmy still holds the record of more wins compared to his son Ryan. But we're going to see. Ryan Turner with the reverse, and come on, reverse the truck, Ryan. What are you doing? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He was this close, like super close. He was going to get an NA. But good thing he forwarded the truck, or otherwise there would have been some NA stuff. But still, one more hit to go. Can Ryan Turner try to success right there? And the fans are loving it right now. This is some amazing start right there for the perfect two-wheel skill. Come on, reverse it, or forward it, forward. Yes, he's got it. That's what I'm talking about. And there he is right now, waving it to all the crowd right here in Birmingham, Alabama. Man, all these fans from Alabama are loving it so far. What a good race right there by Ryan Turner. He is Timmy Turner's son. A lot of people that didn't notice he's Timmy Turner's son. And the score is 9.895. The fans gave him 9.806. Expert judges gave him a 9.892. That is some good score out there by Ryan Turner in the Kraken. Ryan Turner, all he just do was release the Kraken, and guess what he did? He just rocking and golden out there. That's what I'm talking about. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is Chicken Little in the Gravedigger. Chicken Little's getting ready to rocking and rolling out there. As Chicken Little's gonna get doing his thing right there, trying to keep his consistency, and we're gonna see how he tries to do it. Up over the reverse right there. Can he try to save it? And yes, he's got it. All right, he's got it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, he's not done yet, but wait a minute. No. Oh, no. That's gonna consider an NA. I hate these NA stuff happens, but you know what? You can't prevent things from happening, like I always say. Well, you know, NAs happens. But things happen for a reason, so there's nothing you can do about it. There's no prevention or anything like that, but it's okay. It is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. However, it happens. But we still got one more truck to go. Let's see what he's going to try to do for Junior in El Toro Loco. Junior looks like he could be the only driver can clean sweep the entire competition. I predict that he might win two-wheel skills and freestyle. That's my great prediction. I know that I want to see it, and it looks like the fans could see it that way. Everybody can. Up over the, you know, the log stack with the sky wheelie, and no, I guess no clean sweep. Not this time. Well, my mistake, you know, I thought it was going to be you know what, I thought, like, for reals, he was going to clean sweep. I thought two-wheel skill is going to be his good run, but not really. But it looks like it is what it is. So it happens, you know. I can't prevent, you know, things happen for a reason. So they try their best. Not their fault, you know. Gravity is the enemy right there, but, you know, things happen. All right, everybody, looks like your two-wheel skills winner goes to Kraken and Ryan Turner, followed by Star Butterfly, AMPM Boss, Swampy and Samson, Timmy Turner, Hot Wheels Racing 1, Hiccup and Kamikaze, Wander, Monster Mutt, and Chicken Little Grey Digger, even though Toro got the NA as well. Well, it looks like these are the top 7 guys, but things happen for a reason, all that stuff, but you can't prevent things happening. All right, everybody, coming next is the Monster Jam Freestyle Competition. Also, fun fact is, we add some car stacks, because instead of, you know, the sliding thing, because they don't want the trucks to, like, you know, slide, they still want to go a little bit of full speed because they couldn't. They want to make sure they're going to add some cars for all the fans out there. Turner looks like he's going to try to get it out right there. You know, Timmy Turner's main mission is that he wants to become a world champion one day, if he can try to, but he hasn't been in the world finals in a while. It's been a while. We've seen him in the biggest event of the year, but we don't know if this is going to be his year. Doing some crunching out there right there for some car crunching, you know, for everything like that from Timmy Turner in the Hot Wheels Racing #1. Timmy Turner looks like he's going to try to pull the upset as he's going to try to get in the game out there. The good thing, he bypasses round 1 competition. Oh no. Oh, looks like he touched the wall. Yep. And it looks like he's stuck, everybody. I really hate when this happened. I don't know what is going on with this wall. This wall is just some weird decisions and stuff like that, but can't prevent things happening. Anyways, 1.205 is the score. The fans gave him a 1.204. Expert judges 1.202. Well, you can't prevent things happening, but you know what? It happens, but you know, things happen for a reason. Swampy and Samson is getting ready to get it on the game out there. Let's see what he's going to try to do to be the one by being the best, Swampy's going to get ready to get it right there to pull the upset. And it looks like he's going to try to do the reverse. And looks like he's going to try to get in the game out there. Looks like Samson's going to go from jump top. And looks like he's going to crush some cars out there. And that's what the fans want to see, to bring back some old school days. Like, remember the old school days? We used to have everything when Monster Jam used to be from the old days. That's what we used to have. We still miss it to this day, but, you know, sadly, safety concerns and new eras, everything like that. But no worries. Nickelodeon Disney Cartoon, we're still trying to come back with some little by little, some little bit of action. You never know. Maybe we might have some more cars on the track during our freestyle competition. But it's a rumor for now, but that's until the next season. But for now, we're just going to stick with these. Anyways, loving it right there by Swampy. Looks like he bypasses 1 minute. He's going to be eligible to make the score. But the question is, can he try to get in the game out there, as he's going to try to fulfill his destiny right there. Swampy gets the jump out there, and it looks like he's going to try his best. I mean, he's trying to do his best, I'll be honest. Like, you know, it's no doubt about it. He's just trying to do everything he can out there. Up over the A-Pack, not bad with his jump right there. As Swampy is trying to keep it good. Like, I like the part how he's trying to keep it consistent, you know. There's no doubt about it on Swampy right there. 28 seconds to go, and it looks like he's going to try to do the mini flip. He's going to do it. Let's see. Up over the mini flip? No, not really. Well, they got to be careful, because you know what? You don't want to risk going, you know, too hyper speed all over the truck. But your main goal is you got to try to, you know, boost it up right there to try to get it on out there. Anyways, 8 more seconds to go for Swampy and Samson. Let's see who's going to try to do his best. He's trying to, you know, get in the game out there, as he's trying to be the one from everything he's trying to do. Not bad by Swampy and Samson. At least he's doing everything he can out there. And there he is, waving it to all the crowd right here in Birmingham, Alabama. Alabama fans are loving it so far. As Swampy here is really doing phenomenal run. That's what I'm talking about. You know, he's just really rocking and rolling out there. No doubt about it by Swampy. Anyways, 2.061 is his score. Fans give him a 1.840. And the expert judges 2.367. I mean, it was a good run out there by Swampy and Samson. Tried everything he can out there, trying to keep it consistent. So that's how it is and stuff like that. Speaking of that, here comes Wander in the Monster Mutt. Let's see who let the dogs out for Wander in Monster Mutt. Wander looks like he's going to try to do his best. And he's going to try to be the one by trying to do everything he can in his phenomenal way. And it looks like he's trying to reverse it. Getting ready to reverse the truck out there. And it looks like he's going to try to do everything he can. And it looks like his two-wheel skill has just started right now for Wander in Monster Mutt. Monster Mutt looks like he's going to be out there by... Oh, looks like... Is he okay? No, good thing he did... Oh, supposedly I believe that he thought he hit the wall, but he's good. Okay, he's okay. And, oh, wait, he got shut down? I don't know why you got shut down. Did the fans? Hold on, everybody. I'm kind of confused. Wander's trying to make some... Okay, he's good. He's good. All right, what I was told, the officials did not shut him down, or he wasn't shut down himself. It was an accidental electronic shut-off because of something. It had nothing to do with the RII or anything, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes the trucks do shut themselves down for some weird reason because it's very sensitive. And it looks like he's trying to, pull some good races out there. Wander Monster Mud trying to, be the one by being the best. That's what he's trying to do. What I like about Wander, like Phineas and some of the other drivers, including Star Butterfly and the others, he's one of the most nicest drivers that you can ever met. Wander loves meeting new people, likes making friends. That's what I like about Wander. He's always comes in with a positive. Even the kid is always tired or, had a rough day. He still doesn't let the bad stuff get into him. Although, everyone has their own bad days, but, sadly, he hates being in a bad mood. But you know what? It happens. Like I told him, it happens. Anyways, and it looks like, whoa, what a good save out there. And looks like he's still not down yet, and he's still rising up right there. 12 more seconds to go. Let's see if he could try to do some more, more moments right there. If Wander can try to pull the upset or pull the game out there. And he's getting ready to crutch it out there. And come on, Wander. Come on. Yes, he's got it. Okay, that's good. That is some good races out there from Wander in Monster Mud. And there he is waving it to all the crowd right here just to show it off out there. I really like the part how Wander's still trying to keep his consistency, it's no doubt about it, he's just trying to put it. And the score is going to be 3.450. The fans gave him a 3.690. Expert judges give him a 3.299. I mean, what a good race out there. That is some awesome race. I will give him that. He did everything he can, and he just rock and rolling, and that's what he's trying to do out there, something like that. Anyways, coming next, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Hiccup and Kamikaze. And Kamikaze is getting ready to rock and roll it, and his freestyle has just started right now. Kamikaze looks like he's just trying to, get ready to pull the upset out there, and he's going to do some wild runs out there from right there between, Hiccup and Kamikaze out there. As he's going to try to be the one by being the best out there, getting to the jumps out there. Not bad. Okay, I will give him that. And looks like he's going to try to do the best he can. And then, looks like he's trying to pull the game upsets. Okay, not bad. Even though I like the part how he's crushing the cars out there. Trying to show it off to all the great fans right here in Birmingham. Now, for a lot of people that didn't notice before he came back 2 seasons ago, he used to drive the truck called Necessary Roughness, which is based on a Hot Wheels toy. And his wife, Astrid, used to drive a Chassis Snapper. After Necessary Roughness, Chassis Snapper is no longer continuing because of the merger with beammonsters. And now Kamikaze is here with no driver, and Hiccup will be the main consortiator. But, I mean, he's pretty decent, I'll be honest. His driving skill is not that bad. But, it's just his first year. He barely just came back. It's been a while. He drove monster trucks, but he's just trying to, get the game out there. 20 seconds to go for Kamikaze. Let's see if Hiccup can try to get in the game out there. And he's going to Cyclone Time. Cyclone Time. Cyclone Time. Not bad by Hiccup and Kamikaze. As Kamikaze's trying to get in the game. And what is he going to do? Is he going to mini flip? Can he do a mini flip? No, not really. I mean, I like his run. It's pretty decent. At least no damage of the truck. Waving to all the crowd right here in Birmingham, Alabama. All the fans are loving it so far that he's trying to be the one that's trying to do the best he can out there. What a wild run by Hiccup and Kamikaze. Not bad run by Kamikaze. He did everything he can out there. The score is 6.920. The fans gave him a 6.359. Expert judges give him a 6.721. What a good race out there by Hiccup and Kamikaze. We are getting ready to get started with more trucks. More action with Monster Jam. Ryan Turner and the Kraken Monster Truck. Let's see what Ryan is going to try to do. Is he going to try to pull the upset or try to see if he can go for a win? He won 2-wheel skills. Let's see, can this be freestyle, be his night? We're going to see what he's going to try to do to get back in the game out there. And I like the part how he's trying to, keep his consistency right there and everything like that. To the jump right there. Okay, not bad as he's rocking and rolling right there by Ryan Turner and Kraken. And I like the part how he's trying to, pull the game, pull the upsets, and never doubt on himself to try to see what he's going to try to do. And it looks like he's going to try to, try to be the one by trying to get on his score right there. Perfect jump. Okay, not bad. That's a good race out there. And he's eligible to make the score right now. Not bad. Okay, I will give him that. So Ryan Turner, you know what? I know that he has his little brother and sister, the twins, Tommy and Tammy, might be joining soon. Probably give them a few years from now. And whoa, what a crazy crash out there. And I'm surprised that they didn't shut him down. It looks like he doesn't want to hit the wall because good thing you had to be avoidable. And upward of it. What the? Oh! Oh my goodness. Can he save it? Save it, save it, save it. Come on, baby. No. No. They shut him down. I'm kind of disappointed. I wish they could have saved the truck, man. But, oh well. I can't complain. Things happen for a reason. Well, safety's our #1 priority. You know, can't do anything much. The score is 7.590, and the fans gave him a 6.934. Expert judges gave him a 7.104. Experts, yes. Fans, I feel like it's a little low. I feel like they should have put a little higher, but that's just my opinion. But I don't know. It's just my opinion. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, Star Butterfly in AM/PM Boss. Let's see what the boss is going to do right there. Let's see if she's going to play like a boss. I know that, you know, she has several people behind her. Her crew chief's taking care of her. We know that Marco Diaz is supporting his love of his life. Marco Diaz is watching his wife really rocking and rolling. The return, we might see Marco Diaz maybe sooner or later. You never know. Never know. Maybe next season. Who knows? But it could happen. Not bad run by AM/PM Boss. It looks like she's keeping it her consistency right there by Star Butterfly. Star Butterfly looks like she's going to try to rock and roll it right there. And looks like, oh, pretty much not bad. Okay, I will give her that. Into the, you know, trying to keep her consistency right there. And it looks like she's going to try to be the one, you know, trying to reverse everything like that. Okay, that's a good race out there. You know, surprisingly, Star Butterfly is trying to do her best. You know, it's no doubt about it. But the thing is that if she can try to get in the game out there, that's what she's going to try to do. But, you know, it's no doubt about it how she's going to try to pull the upset out there. But we will see. We will see for Star Butterfly. Alrighty then. 30 seconds to go for Star Butterfly in AM/PM Boss. I mean, if she could try to pull some great tricks, she could try to see if she can get some good scores. And luckily, you know, she's trying to, you know, be the one by trying to do her best. All that stuff. Wait a minute. What the heck is that? Is that what I think she's doing? Uh-oh. She's going to reverse it. Up over the reverse flip. Oh, my goodness gracious. Gosh. And she's still going. They haven't shut her down. I'm surprised. And okay, they'll shut her down this time. Wow, that's some loud. It's so loud inside. And oh, it's Star Butterfly. It's on fire right now. The truck is on fire. She's on flames. And it looks like Star Butterfly is out of the truck as fast as possible. We're getting the crew chiefs, the crew members right now to make sure that the fire gets cooled down. Luckily for our officials right there, ran to the track. They got some fire extinguishers putting down the flames because you know what? Good thing they're wearing their fire suits. 8.210 is the score. The fans gave her an 8.509. Expert judges gave her an 8.120. What a good, decent score for Star Butterfly in AM/PM Boss, man. That was some good, amazing last moment of freestyle because she gassed that truck really nasty and it's so nasty loud inside. And I bet everyone's covering their ears right now. See how loud these trucks are. My goodness gracious, but the fire was crazy. Anyway, so coming next, ladies and gentlemen, Chicken Little in the Gravedigger Monster Truck. So far, we're having some great freestyles so far. This has to be one of the best freestyles I have ever seen in my life. And we're going to see how the freestyle goes and stuff like that. Chicken Little's trying to really rocking it, rolling out there. He's trying to do the best. Oh, careful, Little. Come on. Come on. Come on, Chicken Little. Save the truck. Yes! He's got it! He saved the truck. Let's see if he can try to get it up the upset. And he's still not done yet. He ain't done. He's going to continue. My, oh my. Man, this is some crazy freestyle we're seeing right there here at Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama is going to be some crazy run out there. And Chicken Little, oh my. What a good race out there by Chicken Little. And the fans are loving it. Every fan is going crazy for these trucks. This is some intense freestyle I have ever seen in my life as these guys are pulling it up there. And the score is going to be 2.965. The fans gave him a 2.749. Expert judges, 2.659. My goodness, man, that is some crazy run right there, especially for good old Chicken Little. We got our last freestyle to go. Ken Jr. pull another good freestyle. All the fans are expecting some great freestyle moments. We're going to get ready to find out there for June. We're going to see. Junior looks like he's trying to get it up right there. Junior stage. Junior goes to the jump, and his freestyle has just started right there. And, oh, well, not really a good ending we wanted to see, but I really hate the way how it goes, but still, there's nothing to see about it, but still, oh my goodness, that is some, ugh. It wasn't a freestyle I wanted to see, but before him, there were so many trucks that, you know, they push it to the metal. If my dad was here in person, he'll pull it to the metal. Ladies and gentlemen, your freestyle winner goes to Star Butterfly, AMPM Boss, followed by Hiccup and Kamikaze, Ryan Turner and Kraken, Wander, Monster Mud, Gravedigger, Chicken Little, Swampy, and Samson, the rest of the others. And your overall event champion goes to Ryan Turner and Kraken. This is going to be a neck and neck between AMPM Boss and Kraken. I would love to see these two trucks, how they go at it and stuff like that. Gee whiz. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, a shout out to Beammonsters and the creators of the mods. Thank you for you guys for creating these trucks and the tracks. And don't forget, guys, give them the love that they deserve and give them the credit because they deserve a lot of credit. Also, don't forget to like, also comment in my official channel, AALS3179. Share and subscribe for more. We'll see you guys on the next video. Good night, everybody, from Birmingham, Alabama.